This one's a little complicated for me, okay? The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. What I've read is it shares its platform with the Mitsubishi Outlander. And the Mitsubishi Outlander shares its platform with the Nissan Rogue. But I can't see anywhere where this shares, I can't see anywhere where it says that this shares its platform with the Nissan Rogue. But God Almighty, does that not look Nissan Roguish to you? It's certainly not Brian's Eclipse. The Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's come a long way. It does look like the Outlander out front. Okay, what are you talking about, Casey? Name brands. You pay a premium for name brands. BMW. You even pay a premium for Ford. You'll pay a premium for Mercedes. But see, Mitsubishi, they make TVs and microwaves and stuff like that. So this is not their bread and butter. This is an extension of their company. They used to be a pretty good car company, and I'm not knocking them now. They're still putting some out. And maybe they're really big over there in their motherland, which I know they are. I'm just joking around. But over here, Mitsubishi's not quite as legendary. There's a few that are, but anyway, little crossovers. She's CVT, but don't worry, there's an 8-speed little button in there, and it's got shift points on that CVT. Here's something else that's cute. This is the super all-wheel control, because just having all-wheel control is not enough. If it's not super, you're not getting it. All right, let's go ahead and do the normal thing. This is a 2024, so it's going to compete with all these other crossovers. In case you don't know, the difference between a crossover and an SUV is right here in front of us. That is an SUV that is built off of a truck. That is the Nissan Armada, and that shares its platform with the Nissan Titan, which is a full-blown, full-size pickup truck. They don't make it anymore, but it's still there. This is the Ford Bronco Sport. That is the Chevrolet Trailblazer. Both of these cars are built off car platforms, just like this Nissan Pathfinder, just like this Mazda, just like that Hyundai, and then the Range is by itself. But these guys right here, these are called crossovers, built on car platforms, more car-like as opposed to truck-like, hence the car versus the truck. All right, let's get in on here in this SE. It has got a lot of zoos and wham-whams going on. Let's see what it does. Well, it started beeping at me, but it didn't want me to do anything. There you go, sweet pea. That's a pretty good little trunk space right in there. We got no third row. I wasn't expecting it. We got a little package cover right here. Oh, if Mom was still here. You got to have that so you can cover up your packages. Anyway, I can still remember Mom saying that. All right, let's get underneath here. A little Mitsubishi Star right there. All right. Ooh, I like that right there. Let's keep digging. Keep digging. We got a spare tire in there and a juicy, hefty one right in there. All your jacks and tow hooks and all that stuff right there. Not much as far as storage on the side. We do have a little interior light right there. To put the seats down, you just flip that guy up right there. And away it goes. That's not bad. I mean, it's the same as anything else. Let's move on up right here. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. I just kind of like showing options and differences. There's going to be a whole bunch of cost-cutting measures going on in here. We got a little bitty mini mat pocket on this side, but you don't have one right there. Vents on the back of that console. We're lucky to get a console. We got 2 USBs down in there. Is that a USB-C? We got one of those, a BC. All right, let's do the squishy squish. Oh, it just hurts. Yeah, there's a little squishy squish. Oh, God. That could be the hardest squishy squish I've ever had. Power window. We do have a water bottle holder right there. Casey, get your big old butt in there. Okay. Oh, it's got a sunroof back. What is this? Oh, look at this. As we all know, I'm about 6 foot, 6'1". I'm not bragging about that. It's just the way that God made me. I'm saying that so you can compare yourself to me. I'm in here. Well in here. I'm trying to see if this could lay back a little bit. It does. All right, so we got a little bit more comfort. That made it way better. Because knee room, I'm not going to lie, I'm not touching the seat. I mean, it's not a plethora, but we do have a little bit. We got 2 little cup holders going on right there, so we got that going. You're still getting everything in here. There's nothing wrong with this car. You're still getting everything that all of the other cars would have. It's just not going to quite be as many pixels in the screen. You're not going to have as many Zuzus and Wham Whams, but it's gonna have the normal stuff. You know what I mean? Power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. Let's go ahead and look underneath the hood before we get in there. You know, that's just the way that we do it. 1.5 liters, turbocharged. 1.5 liters and turbocharged. CVT transmission, or like we were talking about earlier, you can put that 8-speed bomber in there so you can feel it shifting and doing. I think it's about 155 horsepower, 180-ish pound-feet of torque. All-wheel drive, we've already talked about the super all-wheel control. That is standard on all models. There's like 5 or 6 different models. The Rally Art, the SE, of all the different models and options. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. We got a power seat on this side, but we don't on that side. The squishy squish test, we've already done that. It didn't change, although we did get a little padding right there. There's your window switches, power windows, power door locks, just like anything else. Front collision check. That looks like lane keep assist. Traction control, there's to open up the hatch from there. There's your hood latch. I mean, it's the same stuff as anything else. I do like the twin sunroofs. I wasn't expecting the little sunroof in the back. We're going to open that up right now because I want to see that guy open. Ah, yes. Twin roofs. And then this one actually opens up. It's an out-of-body sunroof. All right, we got a little bitty screen right there. Is it a touch screen? It is a touch screen. Oh, my God. Come on. Whoa. It's a little slow. I am not going to... Oh, my God, it's that slow. Okay, navigation. TomTom. Come on. You can do it. Whoa, we'd be there by now. See, there's nothing wrong with it. You still have it. It's just there's the screen, so it's not quite as got as many stuff going on in there. There's the road. Anyway, just not quite as intense as the other things, but you do have everything. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Looks like we got dual zone climate control. We've got 2 USBs right there. We've got heated seats. All right, I got heated seats. There's to turn on that super all-wheel control. Electronic parking brake, hold that on the heel so you don't have to use the brake pedal. To shift, if you want to do that, it's just like this. You don't have any paddles on the back of the steering wheel or anything like that. As far as the gauge cluster, it is very clear. The gauges are very easy to see. Let's see here. We've got eco mode or no eco mode. Okay, why is it always in snow mode? Is it always in snow mode? Gravel. Oh, no. Oh, you pushed the... Okay. So we're pushing the SAWC. So here we go. We're in gravel. Now we're in normal, snow, gravel, normal, snow. That's all we got. All right. Looks like we got the temperature down there. 10,000 miles. We already talked about that. Cruise control. Answer your phone right there. Hands-free driving and all of that. There's your SOS button. It's OnStar, whatever you want to call it. It has everything that all the other cars have. It just doesn't have all the video games and cars changing, and you know, like the Mustangs and the F-150s, they change when you go to different drive modes, on-road, off-road, eco, the truck changes and all that. You just don't have all those graphics, but it's all in here. As far as the seats, I think we got a little, feels kind of like a leatherette right here, possibly some vinyl. This feels like some kind of an Alcantara, possibly a little low-grade Alcantara, but it's still there. Let's see that glove box. Whoa, big 2-level glove box. Look at that. All right. Wow, they spent some money on the book. This is one of the nicest books I've ever seen. Holy. Hey! All right, we've got the quick guide to first aid right there. We've even got a Mitsubishi ink pen. We've got a tire pressure checker. Whoa! You got a window sticker in there. We might be able to look. Oh, we even got a touch-up pen. Wow. That's kind of special right there. I wasn't expecting that at all. Sorry I don't have the window sticker. It just didn't work out that way. Here's the way I'm gonna play this, okay? I always tell folks to buy cars used. Unless if you're rich or whatever, then it doesn't matter. Then go buy something brand new. If you need that smell, the smell of a brand new car, then go ahead and go get it. However, if that's not your game and you need to buy your vehicles used, well, right here would be, this one right here will fall a little bit harder in value than, say, that Mazda over there or that Hyundai. And it's like we were talking. It's name recognition. I am not knocking Mitsubishi. I am sure Mitsubishi on its part of the world is fantastic. I bet they sell all kinds of stuff. Here, not as much. Mitsubishi's heyday has come and gone. Maybe it'll come back, but I kind of rather doubt it. But